Welcome back, everybody, to Tell Me More Stories Told as Podcast. Ready for another deep dive?
Always.
Great. Today, let's look at Zendaya.
Ooh, interesting choice. I think a lot of people are curious about her career, that whole child star to, respected actress thing.
Yeah. Like, how does that even happen? It seems like a pretty tough path in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
So where do we even start?
Well, her story begins in Oakland, California.
Okay, so California girl.
Both of her parents were teachers.
So were they, like, super strict about school?
Well, they were really supportive of her love of the arts.
I see. So they nurtured that side of her?
Yeah, and it was really hands-on. She wasn't just watching performances, she was actively involved. Like, she was dancing with a hip-hop troupe and even doing hula.
Wow, those are some pretty specific skills. Do you think that's what gave her the confidence she has today?
I think so. I mean, those kind of experiences really build stage presence, right?
Totally. So when did she start actually acting?
Pretty early. She was drawn to theater, even performing Shakespeare, before she was even a teenager.
No way.
Yeah.
Shakespeare. Like the real deal.
Yeah, at the California Shakespeare Theater.
Oh.
But here's a cool fact. She played a male role in a play called Caroline or Change when she was only 11.
What? A male role at 11. And she got good reviews for it.
Oh, yeah, amazing reviews. It takes a lot of guts to do something like that so young.
I can't even imagine.
It really shows her dedication to acting, even at that age.
It seems like that really shaped her.
Definitely laid the groundwork.
Yeah, like all those early years on stage were her training ground.
Exactly. Then, of course, came her breakout role on Disney Channel's Shake It Up.
Oh yeah, Shake It Up. That's where a lot of people first saw her, I think.
She played Rocky Blue, right?
Yeah, so she went from Shakespeare to Disney. That's a pretty big jump.
She actually had a few other things before that.
Really? Like what?
She was in a Kids Bop video.
Kids Bop?
And even a Sears commercial with Selena Gomez.
No way. That's crazy.
It's interesting to look back at those because it shows how much she was willing to do to build her career, any experience she could get.
So she was focused?
It wasn't about the biggest role right away. It was about growing as an actor.
Okay, so then she lands the lead role in Casey Undercover. But she wasn't just acting.
No, she really wanted to be a part of the process, had a lot of input on the show and her character's personality.
Wow, so she was already thinking like a producer.
She wasn't content with just being, a Disney star. She really wanted to shape her own narrative.
That's pretty impressive for someone so young.
Definitely. Shows a lot of maturity. And then, of course, the big turning point, her decision to move on from Disney. Before we continue, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of Zendaya's story here on Tell Me More Stories Told as Podcast.
So she wanted to take on more challenging roles. From
It was a deliberate move to break free from the Disney image.
Yeah, I get it. So how did she do that?
Well, she chose her roles strategically. She wanted to show her range. For example, her film debut was in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Big blockbuster.
And then she also did the musical The Greatest Showman.
Two totally different genres.
Right. These were big steps away from being a typical teen star. It was really smart. I mean, working with big names, different types of films, showing she could really handle those roles.
It's like she was saying, hey, I'm a serious actress. Take me seriously.
Right. And the industry definitely noticed.
But I think it was Euphoria that really blew everyone away.
Absolutely. Euphoria.
I mean, her performance as Rue,
Total game change.
she became Rue,
Yeah.
Like a teenager struggling with addiction. It was raw. It was honest.
So powerful and so different from everything she had done before.
Risky, right. But it really paid off.
Big time.
I think everyone felt the weight of what Rue was going through. You could feel it in every scene.
Zendaya wasn't just acting. She was living it.
Yes, she was. And then the Emmy at 24 years old. Youngest person to ever win. Outstanding lead actress in a drama series.
I mean, wow.
Such a huge moment for her, but also for representation in Hollywood.
Definitely.
It showed that young actors, and especially women of color, can take on those really complex, challenging roles.
And win. Be recognized for it.
And Euphoria itself, I mean, it started so many important conversations.
Oh, for sure.
About addiction, mental health, all the pressure young people face today.
Zendaya wasn't afraid to go there, to show those real-life issues.
It wasn't just entertainment. It was social commentary. But let's not forget about her other sides.
Oh, yeah. Beyond acting.
Fashion icon, entrepreneur.
Philanthropist.
She's done it all.
Yeah.
I mean, in her fashion, she's become a global style icon.
These red carpet looks.
So bold, so unique.
Her own clothing line, Daya by Zendaya, was amazing.
He was all about being inclusive, right? Different sizes, different styles.
Celebrating individuality.
I love that. Making fashion accessible.
Not about fitting a certain mold.
Exactly. And her collaboration with Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh, that was groundbreaking.
Those runway shows were amazing. All ages, sizes, ethnicities.
That's what the fashion industry needs.
It was so refreshing. A major brand embracing that kind of diversity.
And Zendaya, she used her influence to do it.
Challenging those old beauty standards, celebrating all the different kinds of beauty.
And it doesn't stop there. Look at her brand partnerships. Lancôme, Bulgari, Valentino.
Big names.
She's not just working with anyone, she's choosing brands that share her values.
Empowerment, inclusivity.
She's using her voice to promote real change.
She gets it, She understands the influence she has and uses it in a smart way.
It's not just about selling a product, it's about making a statement.
And then there's the philanthropy. Convoy of Hope, fighting against HIV and AIDS with UNAIDS.
Speaking out for racial justice, gender equality.
Climate change.
She's got her finger on the pulse.
She's really using her platform to amplify those voices that need to be heard, inspiring people to make a difference.
It's clear she really cares about making a positive impact.
She's not just in it for the fame.
It's so inspiring, especially for a younger generation looking for authenticity, looking for leaders.
Absolutely. She's a real role model.
Yeah.
So with all that, the big question is, what's next for Zendaya?
It's hard to say, right? But she definitely keeps everyone guessing.
You look back at her career so far, and it's been constant change.
She keeps pushing boundaries.
Taking risks.
Challenging herself.
Musicals, superhero movies, those serious dramas. It's like she does it all.
And each time, she brings this incredible depth to the role. It's captivating.
She makes you believe it.
Totally. And what's really amazing, I think, is how authentic she is.
She doesn't try to be anyone she's not.
Never tries to fit into a mold.
Stays true to herself, even when all eyes are on her. It's inspiring,
Oh, absolutely.
She shows everyone that you don't have to change who you are to be successful.
It's almost like her authenticity makes her even more successful.
Yeah.
People really connect with that.
It's like a reminder, right? Be yourself. It's more powerful than you think.
I think Zendaya's legacy will be about more than just her acting or her awards. It'll be about how she made people feel.
That she used her voice to make a real difference.
She inspired so many people to embrace who they are.
And to go after their dreams.
To use their voice to make things better.
It's a powerful message. I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of Zendaya.
Oh, she's just getting started.
Well, that was incredible. It's amazing to see how far she's come. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive here on Tell Me More Stories Told Us podcast. We'll be back with another story soon.